And joining us now from Dubai, I'm happy to say that, is Dr. Ali Al-Noaimi, Chairman of Defense Affairs, Interior and Foreign Relations at the Federal National Council. Dr. Al-Noaimi, thanks so much for joining us. Now, certainly here in Israel, Israelis are aware of the benefits they gain with this agreement. Tell us what the United Arab Emirates stands to gain from this opening of peaceful relations with Israel.
Well, actually, you can't limit it to Israel or the UAE. It's actually a real gain to the region and to the world. Here we are talking from a different perspective where we bring peace as an objective. A new narrative we are bringing it to the region, where it's not, the deal that we have now with Israel, it's not a political deal only. You can't limit it to security and politics. It's more than that. We want to create a new narrative where everyone, all of our people, the two nations, will engage in a real creating a new future for the new generation in the whole region. What we are talking about is this. We want to build bridges of respect, love, trust, and we want to bring peace to everyone in this region. The issue that we don't want to be hostage to the past. We have to bring hope, not only to the Israeli and the Emirati, but everyone in the region, especially the Palestinian. This is why I urge the Israeli media, to look forward, to promote the voice of pieces, to engage of those who will counter the hate narrative that already existed and were, everywhere in this region. We need to listen to the new voices. We need to show to everyone in the region, especially the Palestinian people, the added value of having peace, not only between the UAE and Israel, but having peace in the whole region.
Right. But Dr. Al-Noaimi, there are some political or certainly security concerns that helped bring about this deal. For example, concern in the Gulf about the growing influence of Iran there. Tell us a little about those concerns, how the perspective there from the UAE.
Well, you see, we look at this deal as a comprehensive deal. We want you to bring peace to the whole region, even the Iranian people. We want to show them, what peace might bring to them as a nation, as a people. The Iranian people are the most suffering people in the region because of the Iranian regime. Let's show them what peace can bring to them. What we want is this. We want to bring to the region a new narrative that it won't be from the government, but will be from all stakeholders in the region, in our nation. So let's talk, with a voice of peace. This is what we want to promote. We look at the deal, the peace treaty with Israel as a comprehensive one. It's not only a political, it's not for security reason, it's not for economic. We want to bring people together where we will all enjoy respect, love. We will work together to bring stability to the region and peace. And we have to work together, to counter hate, not only in the region, but in the world.
Right.
So what we want is this. We want, as our two nations, to create one platform, joint platform, that we all together, we will promote peace in the region and in the world.
And how confident are you? We hear a lot of discussion that some of the other nations in that region, we hear talk of Bahrain, Oman, maybe even Saudi Arabia following in the footsteps of the UAE. How confident are you that is going to happen in the near future?
I am very confident that they all will follow. When the deal was announced, we already have the blessing of all the Arab government except Qatar, and all the regional government except Turkey and Iran, and the blessing of the most world leaders. We are confident that what we did, it will add value to our two nations, to the region, and to the world. And we have the support not only of the government, but also the people in the region. They are fed up of wars. They are fed up of those narrative and voices that dividing us. we want to bring hope to everyone in this region. Hope that we all should work together to enjoy security, stability, and prosperity, and especially the Palestinian people.
Right. Now, you mentioned the Palestinians. Is there certain, and you want them to embrace this deal? Are there steps that Israel could take now to perhaps help in that regard?
Well, I am sure, because there is an issue of trust here. The deal that we will do with Israel and the added value that the Palestinian will see, I am sure that it will open new doors for them, and they will see that instead of promoting the hate narrative against the Israeli, at the end they are people, they do have hopes, they are part of this area, their root is here. Let's create a new narrative that we all will try to build this region together, and no one will be excluded. And we will make sure, that even the Palestinian will enjoy security, stability, and prosperity. Because of the Palestinian leadership, the Palestinian people are suffering. We want to show them that, we do care about them. We want the right message from not only the Israeli leadership, but from all stakeholders, NGO in Israel, public figures, to speak up that you Palestinian, we do care about you. We want you to have a better future that you are having now. We want you to enjoy what we are enjoying in this area. I think that will take time because, many people in the region, they are still hostage of the past. We want to promote the issue of this. We have to create a better future for the new generation. And it's our responsibility to do it together. We can't do it by ourselves, ignoring the others. We have to include everyone, all the stakeholders in the region, to be part of it.
Dr. Ali Al-Noaimi, it's a pleasure to speak with you in Dubai, but I invite you to come and speak with me here in our studio in Tel Aviv. Will I have the pleasure of hosting you here soon?
Thank you. Yes.
Well, I look forward to having you.
And also, I invite you to come. Actually, I'm in Abu Dhabi. I invite you to come to Abu Dhabi. Whenever you come, I have the pleasure of hosting you here.
I look forward to that. I actually have been to the UAE, but I look forward to coming under my Israeli passport in the near future. Dr. Ali Al-Noaimi, thank you for speaking with us.